our first morning in Mexico and our first full day. Travel was a lot. Our journey from Winnipeg to El Paso was like 18 hours of flying with a lot of like layovers and nonsense. We had 3 flights. I can't see anything because I don't really have a mirror. And I had slept like approximately an hour the night before our flights, so it was a lot of fun, but whatever, it was okay. We made it, we survived. And then my parents picked us up in El Paso. They've already been staying in Mexico for the last month. They drove down, so they came to pick us up from the airport. And then yesterday morning we drove from El Paso to the Chihuahua area where we are staying. So we have this little cabin to ourselves. Hi, Mitch. And this is where we're staying for 9 nights or so. We're in like north central Mexico, so it's not very warm. The high of today is 16, but it's like 9:52 a.m. right now, and it is -1. So we've barely escaped the cold, but it'll be nice when it is up to 16 later. So I already know I did not bring enough long sleeves and sweaters for variety, so I'm going to be wearing basically the same thing over and over again. I am trying this NYX brow glue for the first time. Like all I had really for my got to be glued was this giant tub, and I didn't feel like dealing with that. So I got the tiny bottle for travel reasons of the NYX brow glue, and I'm undecided how I feel about it. It's just not like quite as sticky. My eyebrows are kind of strong, like they want to go where they want to go. So I need some power behind the glue. And this just doesn't have quite as much. I have to actually say what we're doing in Mexico. So we're, in like north central Mexico. I talked about this a little bit in my last vlog, but my parents were born and raised in this area of Mexico. They're Mennonite. In the 1920s, Mennonites bought a bunch of land from the Mexican government, I guess, and were granted like a lot of religious freedoms and stuff like that they weren't getting in Canada. That's kind of when my family ended up here, and so there is quite a big Mennonite population here in Chihuahua, Mexico. I was looking into this a little bit last night, but the original inhabitants of this land were the Raramuri. I really don't know if I'm saying that right. And that's of course before it was already colonized, the area was already colonized by Spain. We still have family here. My dad has 3 siblings here and tons of like extended family, cousins and such. So I haven't seen some of this family in like 15 years, specifically some of my cousins. So that's very cool. Some of them I've never met. Today is gonna be kind of our family gathering. My parents are gonna have everyone over this afternoon for dinner and everything, so yeah, it'll be a good time. It'll be cool to see everybody. But first, before we get to that, we're gonna be going out for brunch. I don't know when we're going. My dad said whenever everyone's ready, and no one has said that they're ready yet, and it's 10 a.m. So I'll have to show you the view around our cabin after I'm done getting ready. This is our little cabin. This is the area. And there's a little mountain behind us. And we're ready to go. Okay, it is Tuesday. Yesterday we spent a bunch of time just like driving around doing some shopping. I can show you what I got yet. In a really fun turn of events, day 2 yesterday ended in food poisoning for both of us. So it was a really fun night. Mitch said what about his night?
It's the worst night that I can remember having in a long time.
But now it's noon. We are on the mend. I think I'm gonna try eating a banana. So we've been forced to have a bit of a chill day today because almost all of us need to recover. So we are just chilling, caught up on some sleep. I think I'm gonna use this time to start my next book. I'm very excited to read Babel. As you know, I was obsessed with the Poppy War series, and I have no doubt this will be also incredible. So, not much else to report today so far. We have plans to go to my dad's cousins for supper
We'll see if that happens now that we're all kind of down for the count.
Okay, it's the next morning. We both feel so much better, recovered. So we're gonna go out to brunch, and it is nice that that just lasted a day. It was kind of nice because having a day to chill wasn't the worst. Obviously, we weren't feeling amazing, but we had time to like read and chill and whatever, and rest while on vacation, which was kind of nice. Feeling like shit, not ideal, but we made it through. It's like 0 degrees right now. It's going up to 15, so it's kind of awkward to dress. So I'm wearing my like black chore coat, a little green tank top, and my pants. And then I can shed this layer once it's actually warm. So I don't really know what else we're gonna do today. Kind of depends on how everyone else feels. So we'll see. So yesterday we basically just spent the day driving around the area looking at where mom and dad have grown up and everything. Kept it pretty chill. Yeah, it was a good day, and now today we're off to another area. We're driving a couple hours north to visit where some of my dad's siblings live. So that's the plan today. It's hard to like film a lot of what's happening down here because we're just like driving around, seeing what's up, chilling. Not much like filmable stuff, but it is what it is. Having a good time here. Okay, it's our last full day in Mexico. We leave tomorrow later afternoon, so not early or anything. Yesterday was kind of chill. We were doing some like yard work around the cabin and visited some people, had some family come over for dinner, that kind of stuff. And then today we're heading into the mountain. It's the nicest day that we've had since we've been here. So it's like 17 degrees and sunny. It will be a bit windy, so we'll see how it goes. We're going up to the mountain and I think we're gonna climb it, maybe. Hopefully I survive. This is my outfit situation. I have a like unitard thing underneath, you know? Mitch, say hi, you're in the frame. That's kind of what's up. Yesterday I made it through my first ball of yarn for this scarf. I don't know if I made the scarf too wide or anything, but there are some errors in here and stuff and inconsistencies, but I do think it's gonna be cute. I also finished reading The Love Hypothesis, little quick book corner moment. That's the only book I finished since I've been here. I really liked it. It was a delightful little romance. In academia, there's demisexuality representation. There's a little good spice, there's good banter, fake dating trope. It was really fun. I enjoyed reading it a lot. I am currently reading Babel by R.F. Kuang. I'm not super far into it yet. Of course, I had to bring a big book along with me on a trip. And then I'm also reading Under the Banner of Heaven. So I'll have reports on those yet whenever I finish. So yeah, now we're just waiting on everyone to be ready to head out for brunch or lunch or whatever food we're gonna grab. That's what's up today.